You're listening to PRAYzy in the AM. Good morning inspirations with Lady Raine and friends. You are tuned in to that PRAYzy station, PRAYzy.FM, where we get our praise on. 24 hours, 7 days a week.
Hello, and welcome to PRAYzy.FM. Yes, y'all, let me tell ya. Y'all know it takes a lot to get me to come from behind the scenes in the evening. But my cousin here, Dr. Yolanda Delphine, came up with a great idea to start a show called Rising the Diamond in You. Y'all hear that beat, Jaheem? Hey, doom, 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 doom. Diamond in the rough. Yeah, diamond in the rough. Let me tell you, y'all. Yeah, we are definitely diamond in some rough areas. So we're going to get ahead and get started. Please let everybody know that we are on the air, PRAYzy.FM. We are that 2021 Stellar nominated station en route to 2022. Yeah, we were selected as one of the top 10 stations in the nation. Man, that is, let me tell you, Dr. Yolanda, we come a long way. When they say diamonds in the rough, they know what they mean, because we some chicks. We've been through some things. You know what I'm saying? I tell you. But I want you to go ahead and introduce yourself. Let everybody know who you are.
Well, my name is Yolanda Taylor, and I am the founder and CEO of Beautiful You Inside and Out, which was born in 2016. I'm a country girl, a country blingy girl from a little small town place called Callahan, just north of Jacksonville. And you're familiar with it, Lady Raine, right?
Of course. Now, come on. How can I be?
That's our stomping ground.
That's where we met. Morgan Word Law Circle. That is definitely where we met. And you know, I just wore the hat because you said to wear the hat. Now, you a country girl, but I am a city girl from the stomping grounds of New York City. Now, my family is from Callahan, Florida. They left Callahan. Yeah, they left Callahan in the 50s, had me in the 60s in New York City. So, you know, I'm proud of my heritage, but I'm a New York girl. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you spend the summers in Callahan. So yeah, that'll be good. But really, I am a native of Nassau County. So I guess I could say that I am truly a country girl from the backwoods of Callahan. You know, that's what we used to call it back in the day. So we don't mean to offend anybody now, but yeah, that's what it was. And we played in the dirt, we played in the bushes, so to speak, and we did all of those things. But I am so excited here. I have my little cousin. I always call her my little cousin, even though she is my spiritual parent in leadership in the ministry now, but she is the youngest. I'm the oldest. So we just need to make that, get that straight, right?
Lord have mercy. She gonna always remind me that I'm the little cousin. Yeah, I'm the little cousin in age, but in size, she the little cousin.
No. Well, I do like to enjoy youth and have fun. So if you're going to look at it that way, then maybe I'll claim it that way. But yes, but thank you so much, though, for allowing me to have a place on the radio station. Beautiful You, inside and out. We are a family. We have a team of 22 people, and we all come together. We have served the kingdom, building the kingdom, served since 2016. We've had different events, many different events. We've traveled together. We've had workshops, and we're really excited to get started again because we were up and running up until the pandemic started. February 22nd, 2022, we were blessed with the wonderful opportunity to have an event called Denim, Diamonds, and Pearls. And we had it on the north side of Jacksonville, very large event. And we were able to actually bless some people, give away a free cruise, and do some other things. So we're really excited about getting back out. So thank you for the opportunity to have us here on your radio station.
Oh, it's such a pleasure. And you know, when I think about what we've been through and how we actually got here, man, we got a story. I'm gonna give you about 5 minutes because we got to go on a quick commercial break. But 5 minutes, we just gonna talk briefly about how we came to be in the ministry as little girls playing in the field. So I'm gonna let you go ahead and start off with that story.
Well, okay, I'm going to try to make it as quickly because you only gave me 5 minutes, so I can't tell the entire story. So
but we'll come back. We'll come back to it.
A brief nutshell. Okay, I do believe that we've actually come full circle. Me and my cousin Raine, we were raised up in Callahan, and church was all we knew. Church. You go to church so much, you can't go anywhere else if you don't go to church. So that's the way we were basically raised. And I'm not real good always knowing exactly where the scriptures are, but I did share with you earlier in a conversation that we had that the Bible does talk about when you rear up a child in the way that you would have him go, they will not veer far from it, regardless of what that is. I am going to say that when I came to the wonderful age that all teenagers look forward to, first 18, then of course 21. But when I became 18, I said I wasn't going to go to church anymore because we were going to church every time, literally every time the church doors open. So it's basically all we knew. We were raised together in Callahan, going to church, playing in the dirt when you had a chance, jump rope, jack stones, different things like that we did, but church was the biggest thing. So when I became 18, we did go to church together, right, Raine? We were running around Callahan. We did do that, but we both had a desire to want more. But we were raised by our parents. My grandparents that raised me, they were born in 1907, 1912. So, you know, they had their ways down pat, and it was going to be that way or no way. And that's exactly how it was most of the time. So we didn't get much of an opportunity to really get out and to do much. So that left us with a lot of curiosities at 18, 19, 20, things we wanted to get out and get into. But me and my cousin, and I'm so thankful that we've come full circle and now we're back together because we were raised together as young kids all the way as far back as I can remember, even into young adulthood. But we reached a point where we did separate in life. Our life took different turns. We took different journeys, and that's what we're going to talk to you a little bit about. I'm really excited about having this 30 minutes on Monday night, 9:30 p.m. Eastern time for Beautiful You. We're going to be bringing to you many lifetime nuggets, and we have a lot of exciting different topics to cover, guests that are going to join us, and we're going to have detailed conversations. But tonight, basically, we're just going to introduce ourselves. So you'll get to know who we are, and you will know Beautiful You.
And with that, we will be right back with some announcements from the station.
Have you been called to inspire and spread God's word? Please contact Raine for more. Have you ever wanted to host your own inspirational radio show? Have you been called to inspire and spread God's word? Please contact Raine for more info.
Are you the next great independent artist, but you're looking for a distribution opportunity? Well, sign with us at PRAYzy Music Distribution. Yes, the 2021 Stellar Award-nominated PRAYzy can handle it all. We understand the narrow road leading to getting your music heard at the right time at the right place can be tough. So send your music and video files to fmprayz@gmail.com. That's fmprayz@gmail.com. PRAYzy Music Distribution, affiliated with Sony Music and the Orchard Distributors.
Unique Sounds Music Group presents a music fest on Carnival Freedom, January 26th through the 30th, 2023. Sailing from Orlando, Florida to Nassau and Princess Cay, Bahamas. Reserve your spot today with just $25 by contacting booking at uniquesounds.com.
And we are back, but I think we got one more
Soulful Touch Roses for your personally designed rose at soulfulgifts.etsy.com.
All right, the Diamond Girls are black. We are back. One thing that I can tell you is that we are what our show is titled, Rising the Diamond in You. And I don't know about you. Everybody that know Dr. Lady Raine know that I love me some bling. Okay? I love me some bling, and I know you do as well, Yolanda. But, you know, I'm so grateful. She shared a little bit about how we got started. But you know what? I think we really got to let the people know. Because, see, yeah, we went to church, and yeah, you know, we were brought up in a strict home, but there was something unique that me and you did as little girls that people cannot even fathom in their mind why two young girls would want to pick up and read the Bible like it's a storybook. Like, we picked it up and we read it like we was reading a storybook, but we didn't read it from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? We didn't read it from the beginning. We read that book from the end. Two little chickens reading Revelations. And when we read Revelations every night, we got scared.
I'm really not sure why we were led to start at the book of Revelations. However, I do believe that there is a reason and why we started there. But we would read it and we would get scared, but then we would still read it again.
The next night we would be right back, right where we left off. I mean, Yolanda, we were so afraid of it that remember we used to hear trumpets. We're like, did you hear the trumpet sound? Oh no, we don't want to hear the
and we were always afraid that the rapture had taken place and we were left behind.
We were silly. We were so silly, but God did that for a purpose. He had us go. And you know what? I think by us starting out in Revelation, it gave us a fear. But the fear that we got wasn't a fear of just being scared of God. It was a fear in reverencing God. We knew from reading the book of Revelations that if we didn't do what that Bible said to do, if we was to ever hear that trumpet and the rapture happened, we would be left behind seeing horns and dragons, and we was silly, y'all. We was silly. But so after we read the book of Revelations, one thing about us too that most people don't know, or I guess maybe they do know, we were brought up in a strict Christian environment, meaning we couldn't even go to the basketball court. We couldn't go for a ride. Let me tell you, Yolanda had a car, right? She had this car, and we was itching to drive that car, like just wanted to take off in the car. But our parents was like, nope, all y'all gotta do is ride in this circle. And I tell you, Morgan Word Law Circle is literally a circle.
Yeah,
right?
A
A real big circle. And you know what? We wasn't like most kids. Most kids, once they get the opportunity to get in the car, they would just take off and just go somewhere. What did me and Londa do? We rolled right in that circle.
That's the funny part, and this is what is so excited about getting to know us as we come together for this exciting journey on the radio station. Just like what Lady Raine just said, you know, you have all different kind of individuals. God created us all differently, gave us all different gifts and stuff. Now, we were not risk takers. You know, we talk about sometimes how you can have a child, you can have two children, and one child you can say the stove is hot, and they're just going to believe you and they're not going to touch it. And then you can tell another child the stove is hot, and they'll say, oh, the stove is hot, but they're not going to believe that it's hot until they touch it. So what we did is we pretty much just kind of did what we were told, and we really didn't live out of the box up until our adult life. So that's what I really think that we need to just stress the importance of us sharing with you about our life journey, because we were raised like that. But you know, we appreciate it somewhat now. We didn't have a lot of liberty to explore things until maybe later in life, but we were able to learn some good things that we were able to use to help us. Everybody's different. The things that worked for us may not work for someone else. What works for someone else may not work for us. But because we were raised in the strict environment, we kind of developed, I don't know, and Raine, you can just kind of interject when you're ready. But as I told you, when I turned 18 years old, I decided I didn't want to go to church anymore because I was just tired. Not that I didn't love it, not that I didn't love the Lord and that I didn't want to do right. I still had the desire to do those things, but I was just kind of tired of just doing nothing but simply going to church. So when I became 18, that's what I vowed not to do. And I didn't do that. And Raine, we still communicated together in our life journeys, even though we kind of got out there and probably just kind of fell for a lot of situations that maybe we didn't need to, because we were excited. We were finally able to make some decisions on our own. Still didn't branch out too far.
Well, but that was you. I'll tell my story. If y'all want to hear my story, y'all gonna have to wait until next week, because we are 3 minutes at the top of the hour. I do want to say, hey, Pastor Lisa. She says she loves the hat ladies. Yeah, we gonna be styling with some hats. Let me tell y'all, we are ladies rising the diamond within. And so we're going to talk about how we were diamonds in the rough, as our instrumental song is Diamonds in the Rough by Jaheim. And we were diamonds in the rough. And y'all know the story of diamonds, right? Y'all know the story of diamonds, of how diamonds become diamonds, how they're created. And so that is the story of us. And so on this show, I do want to let you know, it's so funny because when we came back, we did not know this. I had written a book called The Power of PMS, and mine is a weekly devotional. And you can get that on Amazon. We're going to talk about some things out of that. And Dr. Yolanda had written a book called Beautiful You Inside and Out, Walking in Forgiveness, encouraging the hurting women to walk in wholeness, forgiveness, and freedom. And so in order for us to walk through that, we had to go through some stuff. Like mine is the power of PMS, praise, meditation, and study. And when you think about a female goes through PMS. And the reason she's going through PMS is because her body is preparing to birth something. And y'all know when you're birthing something, you got to go through some pain. Right. So we are going to talk about, oh my goodness, we're going to talk about mental health. We're going to talk about, it's just so many things. We're going to talk about marriage. We're going to talk about divorce. It's just so many things that we are going to talk about. And it's a 30-minute show every Monday from 6:30, and that's Arizona time during the summers, and 9:30 Eastern time. And if y'all really want to know the dirt on Dr. Lady Raine, make sure you tune in. Now, y'all know in the evenings, I do not come from behind the camera. I'm normally producing shows. The only time you see me in front of the camera is in the morning for Praise in the AM. But my cousin, she asked me if I would get her started, and you know what I'm going to do. I'm going to get her started, and then I'm going to turn her loose. But, I'll be here. I'll be here for a little bit. I'll be here for a little bit.
I'm real thankful for you. I'm thankful for the opportunity. I'm really excited because all of the things that Lady Raine just explained to you, that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be talking about lifetime nuggets. And I'm just so excited because the Lord has actually brought me full circle. We're going to talk about like childhood. We're going to talk about our journey. We're going to talk about where we are today. And I'm just so excited. The hats, we have a surprise as to where the idea for the hats came from. And I just can't wait to have the person that inspired me with the hats to be our guest, because he is very significant. He plays a very important role in my life, and I'm so excited. So we're going to be able to talk about a whole lot of really good things to come. The most important thing is that we give back.
Yes.
Beautiful You Inside and Out is designed to help the hurting woman to create healthy boundaries for her lives. We don't want to exclude men because they're a part of our lives. So together, we're going to come together and we're going to learn how to do this thing. And we're all doing it together. It is a process that I would just love for us to begin and wrap up together. No one is any better off than anybody else. So I'm very excited.
Yeah.
I don't know. We might be out of time, so don't let me get going too much.
That's okay, because y'all know who produces the show, so it's okay if we run out of time. But yeah, definitely, I'm so excited. Please let everybody know that we will definitely be on the air here on Praise FM Radio. You guys, we do have an announcement that I am going to share with you before we tune off, but at the end of the announcement will be the end of the show. But I definitely want you to take heed because, man, the pandemic is over and I am ready to explore. So again, this is Dr. Lady Raine, and I'm joined by host Dr. Yolanda, and the name of this new show is Rising the Diamond in You. You guys be blessed. See you next week, Monday, same place, same station, same time.
Good night.
Unique Sounds Music Group presents a music fest on Carnival Freedom, January 26th through the 30th, 2023. Sailing from Orlando, Florida to Nassau and Princess Cay, Bahamas. Reserve your spot today with just $25 by contacting booking at uniquesounds.com.
You are tuned in to that PRAYzy station, PRAYZ.FM, where we get our praise on. 24 hours, 7 days a week.